Founded in 1976, the NUS Students Political Association was created with the hope of providing a safe, meaningful, and enabling space for young Singaporeans to engage with political issues and current affairs. Over the past 45 years, generations of NUSPA members have been dedicating and committing themselves towards promoting political participation and championing active citizenry among our Singaporean youth. Today, with a diversified portfolio consisting of wide-ranging engagement platforms and events, and a wide network comprising local and international partners, NUSPA is proud to be the leading student-run political association in Singapore.
Through NUSPA, I've learned how to better facilitate larger group discussions, which has further motivated me.
We conducted a feedback exercise to find out what the student population think about Budget 2021.
Personally, I found it a very insightful experience because I got to find out how different segments of the student population are impacted by the budget.
Hello everyone, my name is 𝐎𝐿 𝐷𝐢. I'm the Deputy General Secretary of NUSPA for this year. Perhaps we can go with a round of introductions, starting with you, 𝐿𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻.
Okay, hi everyone, I'm 𝐍𝐻𝐻𝐻𝐻 and I was the 41st President of NUSPA Political Association. So I'm actually in the family business of insurance right now and I'm so happy to be here with everyone.
Hi, I'm Andrew. I was the VP of the 18th MC. I'm currently a practicing lawyer, a corporate lawyer, and I'm probably the oldest amongst the panelists. Anyway, I'm very happy to have been invited back to the Political Association family for this occasion.
Hi everyone, I'm Xueling. I was told that I was in the 26th Management Committee, and I say that because it's been such a long time. It was in the 1990s. I was the publications director then, and I had joined NUSPA because I thought it was interesting and it was an extension of the fact that I was studying political science at that point in time.
Hi everyone, I'm Sharmili. I was actually the Vice President of the 45th Management Committee not too long ago. I'm currently a research analyst specializing in ESG.
Hi everyone, my name is Alston. I'm actually the President for the 43rd MC. So right now I'm a pharmacist at 𝐍𝐔𝐒𝐏 Singapore General Hospital. And I'm actually very proud to see us come to this anniversary today.
So maybe we can talk about the experiences in NUSPA. We come from different management committees. So let's start with our senior here, Andrew, who was from the 18th Management Committee. How was it like in the NUSPA back then?
18th committee was back in the early 90s, 1990. I joined when it was 17th committee. That was my first year, 1990, 91 and 91, 92. Back then, it was pre-internet age, things were in a way a bit simpler, slower. So we had a lot of fun amongst ourselves from different faculties. We organized, back then I think it could be the committee before mine. The 17th committee started the inaugural Chancellor's Challenge Shield, the current affairs quiz for cross-faculty current affairs quiz, and that was quite an interesting experience, because we had to go through the planning stage of drafting the questions, make sure the questions are proper and challenging enough. It was quite an interesting experience for us. One memorable thing was, there was the 1991 general election, the watershed general election, which the 𝐸SM wrote quite a fair bit in his memoir. I remember that the day after, you have the post-election press conference through the night. We were all watching, we didn't sleep. So the next morning, and then I basically spoke with my president. I was a VP, and then we decided to meet at a bus stop to talk about the developments, overnight developments, and I think we decided to do an opinion poll.
How do you do the opinion poll then?
Okay, it was pre-internet age, so it was a pen and
paper, right?
Yes. And then you have to go to strategic locations in campus like engine canteen. Way late, people. Can you help?
It's like listening point. Now I think they still do it that way.
Actually, I think constant amongst all of us is that Yusof Ishak House is still the center for student leadership. It's still the where the club room for NUSPA is. So
yes.
I also have very good fond memories of Yusof Ishak House. Yeah, but it's actually going to undergo renovation pretty much end of this year. So yeah, maybe since we were talking about publications and the message, what was it like your MC as publications director? That particular, I believe the 26th MC.
I think of all the different functions at NUSPA then, I think people were busy doing all the engagement types, as well as organizing forums and dialogues. Publications, on the other hand, because there are no digital copies then, you can imagine, right? So if you were to publish something, you literally print it, hand distribute it. You needed to have a certain personality and a certain orientation. And if I were to describe myself back then, I was a little bit of the quiet and mousy type. So, so writing, working with other writers, and then we just submit our work. You just typeset it and then you print it and you distribute it. Seemed like the kind of work I enjoyed doing then. Yeah, so that's what actually I recall most about it. Yeah.
Being in NUSPA is like being in a dream that you would never want to wake up from. Because moments are like spellbinding. I mean, yes, there's the tears, the laughter. I mean, it's the people that get you at the end of the day. Not so much the nitty-gritty details of like stressing out, did we plan it to the maximum benefit for everyone? It wasn't that. It was more of, okay, now that it's done, let's take a breather, let's reflect, let's just bask in the company of friends for life. I mean, I've made lifelong friends here. I am looking at familiar faces now and I can't help smiling. So it's really the relationships that I cherish from NUSPA.
So any particular project that you'll never forget about, or a particular event? Okay,
when you ask me about projects, like faces just slip past. So actually I would like on Chancellor's Challenge Shoot because it was actually my first project, and I was just mesmerized by like the razor sharp wit of JC kids. I know I say kids, but they did not strike me as mere kids. They had this debating air with them. Being a facilitator for that, you have to hold your ground, and you actually learn to just expose your flaws when it comes to learning about debating or trying to just keep the competition civil.
Alston, you're not too far away from her management committee. How was it like for you?
I really feel is that NUSPA is an environment that's really different from what I'm doing in my academic life. Being a pharmacist, or going through pharmacy school. So in that sense, it really provided me with like a reprieve. Whenever I'm very sian studying, mugging in school, it really allowed me to challenge some kind of notions that I have about current affairs or things I read in newspapers, and really actually I think the relationships that I built with people at NUSPA are some of those things that I really, really cherish over these years. And I mean, they will last lifelong, seriously, yeah.
I'm holding you to that, Alfred.
Okay. I hope so.
It's good that we built this healthy culture, because coming from the 46th MC who took over the 45th had lots of problems during COVID, but they nevertheless did not shirk away from their responsibilities. As a matter of fact, they came up with contingency plans and whatnot, which became very useful for my committee to organize our events, and it would not have been easy if not for the 45th. So I like how the alumni and the past committees, we remain close, and there's a culture that we create that continues along the way, even till now.
I would say that NUSPA's role, I've always viewed NUSPA as like this sort of honest broker between the students and of course various stakeholders. And I think NUSPA's role in this current climate would definitely be to stay relevant and remain as a sort of important channel in which students can come, have their views heard, and sort of connect with other stakeholders in a variety of different ways. I'll just take the post-COVID world, for instance, that we are currently navigating, right? I would say that definitely things have changed ever since COVID happened, and I think definitely students beyond NUS, youths, we definitely have a lot to say in terms of how we want our future to be directed, to be shaped. And we have a lot of hopes and dreams as well. And I think this is where NUSPA can really come in as that sort of channel, as that sort of medium where we can give students that opportunity, that platform to stay connected, to have their voices heard, to have their dreams, their hopes realized in different ways. And I think that is where I see the role that NUSPA can really perform moving forward.
The current climate, I mean, Sharmili was talking about COVID-19. I don't even know when we can use the word post-COVID-19 because we're still in the midst of it. Yeah, there are so many challenges. Every day, whether people are getting vaccinated, are we reaching targets, whether people are safe, so on and so forth. There's so much, and so much has changed. How we work, how we study, working from homes, home-based learning. It has disrupted lives, So amidst all this turmoil, how do people find out real facts, genuine facts, how people have a reasonable discourse with each other, how people continue to stay open-minded, how do people stay rational? I think throughout this entire process, an institution, an organization like NUSPA, all the more, I think there are huge responsibilities that NUSPA has. And I think I like the word that Sharmili used, an honest broker. And I think what I heard was open, fair. I think these are all values that NUSPA holds dear, and I believe will continue to hold dear.